about something real quick. My car's been down for like 3 months, and I've been stuck at the house. And you guys know what I've been going through with my pain and everything. It's just been unreal for the past 3 weeks or so. And I'm pretty much over the addiction. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not trying to escape to get to it. That's fine. But I was, sobered up to a lot of things that I was using for, which was mostly for pain. And so that's been a real challenge. And not having a car, not being able to escape if I need to, knowing that I can't do that was driving me absolutely crazy. And the fact that I really, really have been trying to look for a dog through like the Adopt a Pet services, and I'm not getting any answers on any of my inquiries from anywhere to any Adopt a Pet agency. I've filled out applications for the dogs, and they're ridiculous. I get it. I understand that you have to ask these crazy questions. Do you have a fenced-in yard, and how big is your fence, and blah, 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 blah. But they could at least answer you back after you answer all that stuff if they're still going to charge you $200 to adopt this pet. Anyway, so I haven't found a pet yet, and I'm kind of bummed out about that because I'm feeling like a phantom dog in my bed all the time, and it's really freaking me out. And it could be Momo, it could be just her energy, but with the demons that I've been battling lately, I just don't really want any extra movement unless I know there's a dog down there. And then the main thing I want to talk about is appreciation of family. See, my family, we were raised to take care of ourselves and kind of have each other's back, We can fuck each other up, but we can't let anybody else do that, right? So anyway, none of us like to ask for anything. But every now and then we have to, and it seems like I always seem to be asking. But I can't remember the last time I really did ask for anything. But I called a couple weeks ago and asked my brother-in-law, who's been a mechanic for 30 years, to come down and look at my car. And in my family, my dad had passed on a love of rebuilding hot rods and racing and stuff like that. And they called my dad Hot Rod. He was in car clubs and things like that. And he was just a good old boy who loved working on cars. And I knew with them being 4 hours away that it would be trouble. I couldn't get my car there for sure. It was something electronic, and four supposed mechanics had their machines on it, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Well, my brother-in-law came down this past weekend, and my sister, and I hadn't seen him for some time. Like I said, they live 4 hours away. But don't you know, my brother-in-law had that car running after 5 beers. 5 beers. I almost cried. I almost cried, but I knew he would have it running. I knew in my soul of souls that if anybody could get that car running, that my brother-in-law could get that car running. I just knew it. Because something that's a little different about me and my family is I'm the wanderer and the strayer, and I'm out here in left field and fiddle farting around, but my family don't play. I mean, they play, but when they play with the big boys, okay? And I used to too, but I just like to sit back and laugh at everybody now, But I want to say that I handed my brother-in-law $100, and he handed it back to me. And so my husband took it away from me and handed him the $100, which he in turn, when he wasn't looking, handed to my sister, who in turn handed it to me. I appreciate that very much. I did feed him. Although he didn't eat, he took it with him. But in 5 beers, he had it running. And I could tell, because I know what kind of person he is. He's just a little he's his own dog, let's say. Yeah, he's not a man